Hello. 6. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Let's start the lesson now. Where were we?
Page number 71.
Student's book or what book?
A student book.
Okay. Student's book, page 71. Oh yeah, the Amish way of life, right? I will record a memory. Yesterday I let you read and we discussed some exercises. And in number 8B, you have to do some you have to write a summary. So I haven't listened to your summary yet. Am I right? I hope you did. Who wants to start? Come on. Those who are ready, please start so that we don't need to waste time.
Can I start?
Yeah, sure.
Amish people live in a simple way, having a close relationship with the nature. Their life with strict rules are unusual compared to other parts of the world. They don't use technology, so they won't be disturbed by it. Although being citizens in Switzerland, they moved to Pennsylvania in North America, where more of them lived and built their own temple based on their belief. Additionally, they spoke to duet and only used animals as transportation and made their own clothes, but they never wear accessories. When breaking their own imposed rule, they will be banned from the group, and however, they can come back if they regret what they did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your summary is nice. You are trying to cover the points. Okay, with your own words. Nice. How about next? Who wants to try? Jaleda, are you ready?
Yeah. Amish people, characterized by simplicity, is known for their living apart from the rest of the world. They lead rural and agrarian lifestyle, following rituals, strong rules, and working together to build a community while eschewing modern technology. Amish people who fled Europe in the mid-18th century dressed simply without wearing makeup or jewelry, speak Pennsylvania Dutch, and travel by horse-drawn buggy in their everyday life for transportation. And nobody is approved to take photographies or pictures or any kinds of that as upholding their tradition. So back to basic way of life make their community unique in modern life.
Okay, nice. You have used your own words.
Recording in progress.
A good talk. Next one. Next one. Who wants to try? Come on. Eng Tr Ohnmar, would you like to try?
Teacher, I didn't finish it.
Huh? You are not ready yet?
No, teacher.
I couldn't hear clearly. Can you
Teacher,
repeat?
I didn't finish it.
Or you haven't finished your work yet? Actually, you are supposed to read your answer today. So you turn your turn.
Oh, yes. The Amish people are originally from the Anabaptists of 16th century Switzerland. The reason of Amish people living in North America is they were persecuted for their beliefs, and as they have no electricity, the artificial communities won't have reach to them. They don't use modern machinery, don't wear makeup or jewelry, and they make their own clothes. And also, people who break the rules are shunned by the community. That's it.
You make it short as much as you can. Nice summary. How about Freya?
Okay, I will try to summarize. So a very simple way of living, which Amish people love. They originated from Switzerland and they later created many old things like church and leaders. And North America won't accept them because of their beliefs, and they never wear any other accessories other than normal plain clothing. So they spoke how to spell it, I don't really know. Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania Dutch, and they had their own rules and rituals, and they were shunned by the community if they broke the rules.
Interesting. How about Tasu'al? Tasu'al, please do quickly. Sinamyo, would you like to try?
Not really, teacher.
Really?
Teacher, can I?
Yeah, touch it and try.
The Amish people originate from Switzerland. In 17th centuries, they built their own church, but most of the people are oppressed for their belief, so they went Europe to set in North America. They speak a dialect of Germans. When they work some things, they only use traditional methods and they make their own clothes, but don't wear makeup and jewelry. Also travel with horse-drawn. Married men have a how to pronounce it? Beards bricks. Beards. Please.
How to spell?
Beards. Please.
Beards.
Yeah, beards. But not masters. When someone break their rule, they avoid by the community.
When someone break the rules, they are avoided by. Right? Touch is saying you have tried your best, and yeah, the points you have taken are correct. And the important point you know what important points are. Most sentences are correct, but the sentences are still simple. Next time, please use high vocabularies as much as you can. Make sure the words that you are going to read, make sure the pronunciation of the words, that you are going to read, right? So you could check. It's not difficult these days. Check, right? It is better for you. Yeah, a good summary. How about Kevin?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, so you are not finished yet. So I think most are finished. I saw Emily. I could not see. Okay, let's continue. And we have finished 5C. Now I will go to 5E. 5E is also interesting. Let's do 5E. I let you read it in advance. It is a sort of reading. Text 5E, a 19-year-old from the UK describes her typical day. Her typical day. My secret life as a teen detective. She is just a teenager, but she is a detective. Do you know detective? The famous detective is Sherlock Holmes. You know Sherlock Holmes? Yes, that is just amazing.
Yeah.
So the text is not very long. I want you to read the text. While reading the text, I will discuss page 74C. There are some expressions. In the text, there are some colloquial, idiomatic phrases, informal expressions, it means informal expressions. But you should know formal words too, formal expressions. So number C, you are given some expressions which show standard English. Standard English. But in the test, there are some informal expressions or idiomatic phrases. All right, you need to match. So what I want you to do is this is the task. You have to read, trying to understand the new words. Be aware of the expressions for number C. Search for the important information at the same time. For example, number C1 can be bothered. That is standard English. In the test, could you please find for can be bothered? Can be bothered.
The first sentence.
One I can be bothered. That is the same. I'm not. Can be bothered.
Are you talking about the synonym or just the word?
Yes, just here. Can you read number C? Freya, read. The passage represents
The passage
oral
represents an oral
genre
genre and adjourn and contains colloquial and idiomatic phrases.
idiomatic phrases.
Goes below with standard English. Oh.
The given expressions 1, 16, I think. Altogether 16 expressions. They are standard English. In the test, they are not that standard, quite colloquial. Some expressions are colloquial. You need to find.
By the way, teacher, today I will close my camera because I am using with the internet.
Yeah, I know. You can do it. It's quite the same, so I will do it later. In the middle of nowhere,
I think it's in the second paragraph.
I think in the middle of nowhere. You are given the phrases, so wait. Just underline the expressions while reading. Just do that first. I will make it simple. If we do it at the same time, it will be quite complicated. Okay, let's do together. I hope you have underlined the expressions given in number C. Kevin, start reading.
When I get B brother, I get up at 7 and go for a swim. But I won't lie, that doesn't happen every day. Anyway, at 8 o'clock, my iPod is set to play my favorite song, and that wake me up. I
In this paragraph, according to the given expression, I'm willingly, I can be bothered, right? So can be bothered. How do you understand my can be bothered? Let's do together. How can you say that I can be bothered? Bother is an informal expression. Instead of saying I can be bothered,
it's like concerned with something.
What do you mean something? How will you substitute with standard English for bothered?
Interrupted? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can be interrupted. So with standard, you are willingly to make the effort, right? So everybody in your notebook, for number 1, I can be bothered means she is willingly to be to make that effort. So she doesn't mind. So what you have to write is I can be bothered equal to he is willingly to take effort. He doesn't mind. He is willingly to take effort. Okay. In that sentence, any other expression? Not yet, right? Okay, about her morning. That's all. Touch within second paragraph, read.
I live with my mom, my brother, and 3 foster sisters in a Danish village in how do you pronounce this? Surrey.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I work for a company called Eng Tr Investigations. The office is in the middle of nowhere. I camped out for a walk, never knowing if I will be leaving at 5 or at midnight, or if I will be on a train to somewhere at noon. I'm left working crazy hours. It's better than being bored or set in a 9 to 5 kind of job. I have no idea a job like this were rare, but I always liked the thought of being Sam's top secret spy.
So about her life, her family, briefly, 3 foster sisters. Where does she live? Where does she live?
A village.
In a small village. Which company does she work for? Answers investigation. That is the name of the company. The work never knowing if I will be leaving at 5 at midnight or if I will be on a train to somewhere at noon. In that place, the office is in the middle of nowhere. Everybody underline. That is a colloquial expression. That is number 2, right? In the middle of nowhere. How do you understand by in the middle of nowhere?
The places away from every other places.
So it means a place that is very far, very remote. Remote means far. So it means that her office is very far from her village. In the middle of nowhere means it is quite far from her village, right? In that paragraph, I love working crazy hours. Working crazy hours. Number 3, how do you understand my working crazy Crazy hours. How do you understand by this? The whole class. Hello.
Working long hours.
Yes. Actually, when we do office work, 9 to 5 job, right? It is a sort of boring 9 to 5 job. So it means that the working hour starts at 9 and it finishes at 5. Most people work those hours. Crazy means like, sometimes you have to work till nighttime and maybe midnight. That is called crazy hours. Working a very long time. Just right like that. Working for a very long time. And in that paragraph, next one, I think she likes being excited because she doesn't want to be bored. 9 to 5 kind of job, hyphenated word, highlight. 9 to 5 kind of job, I explained it already, from 5. That kind of job is called 9 to 5. But I always like the thought of being some top secret spy. It means that she likes her job. Okay, next paragraph. Vanessa, could you please read?
In the office, I check my email on Facebook. I make coffee for the guys and green tea for myself. There are 3 of us full-time, me and legal, plus we have specialists and part-time
Investigator.
investigator all over the place.
Oh, we have one expression, set in a 9 to 5 kind of job. So how do you understand by set in a 9 to 5 kind of job? Nine to 5, how many hours? In general, office work, 9 to 5, how many hours? 8 working hours, right? According to the law, workers have to work for 8 hours. So they, in general, office staff, they have to sit at their desks and for 8 working hours. That is set in a 9 to 5 kind of job. So another word for set is seated. Seat, it comes from seat. Seat means chair, but we can use it as a verb. Seated at the desk or at the office for 8 working hours. I forgot to write. And the next paragraph, by the way, Vanessa, did you finish summary? I forgot to ask you. I'm not sure you were here at the time. Why the others were presenting the summary? You haven't finished yet, right?
Yes.
Did you finish your summary?
Almost finished.
So it means that you are not finished yet.
Yes.
Okay, that is for the second one. Finish your work in time. And this paragraph, another one. Me, Andy, and Nigel. Me, Andy, and Nigel. That is the common mistake. Especially the students speak in that way use in that way in speaking. Actually, it is not grammatically correct because you start with me. Most students say that way. So instead of me, how will you say?
I.
In standard English, I, of course. Actually, it must be I, not me. Whenever there are more than one, you are supposed to you are supposed to prioritize the others first. Whenever you make a list of the people, you need to prioritize the others. For example, and here there are 3 people, so you need to put yourself at the back. That is in standard way. It must be Andy, comma, Nigel, and I, because that is in the place of subject. But most people use me, and it seems that it is correct. Actually, it is not standard. In standard English, you need to put I at the back. And you need to put the others at the front. Andy, Nigel, and I. And N must be before I. Okay? I hope you know that. In that paragraph, only that. Or the other expression, either line, all over the place. How do you understand my all over the place? That is that is an informal expression. All over the place. Another word, excuse me, work out for standard English. All over the place. How do you understand my this? We have read up to this. Yeah.
It's like confused or
Hmm?
confused.
Confused. Where is confused? All over the place. All over the place means what? Instead of using all over the place, how can we say? Anyone who wants to try for all over the place?
Everywhere.
Is it everywhere? Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
Mm.
Like they're everywhere, they're everywhere in the city.
Mm. Everywhere is okay. In different places too, right? So you could say like investigators, specialists, they are everywhere. You could write everywhere or in different places. I'll tell my next paragraph.
When it comes to undercover work, there are roles that only a keen detective can do. I can act young and mature. I've been a 14-year-old, a college student, an office worker, a ditzy idiot. People will tell you anything if they think you're stupid, as well as some randomer on a train who you would never know was following you. Acting is what makes me tick.
So here in that paragraph, at this Any other Old English expression? A dizzy idiot. Here, a dizzy idiot. Do you see? Fourth line. How do you understand my a dizzy idiot? Idiot means fool. How do you understand my dizzy?
Is it silly?
Silly. Fool is sort of silly. So a dizzy idiot. How you need to put an adjective. A blah 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 silly man, or maybe fool. Synonym. If you put silly and fool, quite similar. Actually, it is a fool. I have been a 14-year-old, a college student, an office worker, a dizzy idiot, foolish. Foolish is not good. Eccentric. Yeah, because most teenagers are not interested in working as detectives, but she is quite strange. So I will use an eccentric. An eccentric fool. A dizzy idiot means an eccentric fool. You know, eccentric. Someone who does something strange, stupid stuff. That is called eccentric. Eccentric fool. Yeah. In that paragraph, the last sentence, what makes me thick? How do you understand this? Acting is what makes me thick.
Make her excited.
Yeah. What the things acting is what make me thick means make her excited. Makes her motivated. So acting makes her motivated. Excited, motivated. Okay, next paragraph. Hello,
Can you hear me?
huh?
Can you hear me? Because it's raining a lot.
Yeah, not very clear. So later. Kevin, would you like to try? Then you have finished reading? I'm not sure. I'm quite confused.
No, teacher.
Okay, so please read.
For surveillance operations, we prepare for every possible scenario, but people always surprise you, so you have to stay focused. Sitting in my car for 12 hours is never fun. I prefer surveillance when it's active, like once when I tailed a guy around London. I was 5 steps behind him and the entire day. He never noticed. We trace people from the office too, using database and social networking sites. It's harder if they are over 50, but if they are under 20, it's easy as pie. It is so bad the stupid things people put about themselves online.
Yes. Yeah. Any words? I tilt a guy, right? The fifth line. I tilt a guy. Only that. The second last line. It's easy as pie. So first of all, it is not included in colloquial language, but for surveillance operations, how do you understand by that? Yeah, the new words. Surveillance operation. Surveillance operations. Operation, to make it simple, it means work. Task. Surveillance. How do you
Is it
understand?
like observations or monitoring something?
You need to observe that type of, you need to observe. You are in charge of observing something. You are in charge of observing something. That is called surveillance operations. Operations mean tasks, duty, something like that. Possible, they have to prepare for every possible scenario. You should know the meaning of scenario. What is scenario? When you work in an office, you will know it. What is the meaning of scenario? You cannot do it at once. You have to prepare the outline, what you are going to do. You have to write your outlines in the notebook. That is called scenario. Possible scenario, right? So that you can stay focused. You can concentrate on that more. It's never fun, yeah. Reversible. So you're watching someone, it is more active. I tilt a guy around London. Tilt is used as a verb. It is quite informal. How do you understand my I tilt a guy? Sometimes,
Follow that guy.
yeah, of course, tilt means, behind, so it must be followed. I followed, instead of using guy is also an informal word. But for males, so I followed a man, I followed a boy, right? That way. So here I followed okay, and the last part. It is harder if they are over 50, but if they are under 20, it is easy. It's easy as pie. It's just like a piece of cake. So it means that easy. Yeah, it says it's easy as pie. How do you understand that?
Very easy.
Very easy. Yeah, it means it is very easy. informal is aspire. It's very easy. I don't need to write, right? You know it. Okay, let's go to the second column. Second column. That's the one you are keeping silent. That's the one who you like to read.
Yes. I have been in situation with all sort of
Criminals.
criminal, but when I am undercover with a 30%, I am never on my own, and I have a distress sickness, and I tie my head up as people I know are in I shot at all times. I use a voice recorder and a camera with a load side of a button attached to my handbag.
Everybody, in that paragraph, I think a dodgy person. Another one is as people I know are in eye shot. People I know are in eye shot. They are informal expressions or colloquial expressions. The first one, all sorts of criminals, but when I undercover, I'm never on my own. I'm undercover with a dodgy person. How do you understand by that? What is the meaning of dodgy? It is an informal expression.
Very questionable, like someone who acts a lot.
Undercover with a dodgy. Oh,
A suspicious person.
suspicious person. They are not reliable, right? Dodgy means like dishonest. Dishonest me and reliable. So I will write like I am undercover with an unreliable person. It means they are not honest. And reliable. And reliable person. And I have a distress signal. I tie my hair up as people I know are in eye shot at all times. Eye shot at all times. How do you understand by that? Eye shot.
Is that within sight?
You can meet them very often. They can recognize you easily. All right. People I know are in eye shot at all times means that her friends or her acquaintances can know her easily, can recognize her easily. So people can recognize people can recognize her easily. It is called in eye shot. She can be seen very easily. Yeah, that way. Okay, next paragraph. Sumin, could you please read? My life is pitchy. Sumin, are you okay?
My life
Is pitchy?
My life is peachy, but of course you get affected by things in the job. You learn to move on and remember the reason why you're doing it. Getting a good result for a client is the best feeling ever, like the case where one after months of trolling, we helped a man who was attempting to track down his stepfather in Spain, and we helped a sorry father who protect his daughter by exposing her fiancé doggy finance dealings. Our investigators have traveled to Dubai, France, Ib- uh, Ibiza.
Ibis. Yes. Everybody, the first word, my life is peachy. Peach. How do you understand my peachy? That is informal expression.
Her life is going smoothly.
Yeah. It means that her life is does she like does she like her life? Yes or no? According to the word peachy.
I think she like it.
Yes. According to the word peachy, it means that her life is wonderful. So we could say that her life is wonderful to make it simple. And another one you can understand it, why you are doing it. Getting a good result for a client is the best feeling ever. Like the case one, after months of trolling. How do you understand my after months of trolling? Trolling, we help a man. In this case, you must know the meaning of trolling. How do you understand my trolling?
Searching?
Yes, searching, looking for someone. So, you know, she's a detective, so she has to search for someone. So, men's mean men's of searching. Yeah. Another word for trolling is searching. Just write down like that. Searching. Men's of searching. Another one. And we have a sorry father protect his daughter. Exposing dodgy financial dealings to buy friends and episodes. They are names. Okay, the last one. Dilitary.
Yeah. I see my friend when I can. Otherwise, the responsibility with my job make me completely crash out in the evening. I need to watch televisions or read a book in order to switch off. I like magic, fairy stories, things that aren't real.
It's quite simple. Crash out. You know, when you are tired in the evening, you are extremely exhausted, then you collapse. That is called crash out. Crash out is an informal expression. Another word for crash out. In this case, we could not translate. Separately. Crash out means what?
Relax.
Relax. Because you feel very tired, right? So my job makes me completely crash out in the evenings makes me relax. After fatigue. Relax after fatigue. Very tired. So you relax, to rest. Okay. The text is not very long. But next one is interesting. It will be the writing assignment. Everybody must hand in your writing. Here. That is for writing actually. I will go back to B. Everybody, let's go to B. Tashwazin, would you like to read the instruction? Rewrite paragraph.
Rewrite paragraph 3 of the passage, joining the sentences with a connective and uses participle phrase as to make one complex sentence. How many different ways can it be done?
Okay, I will adapt a little bit. I will let you write the whole test about a teenage detective, okay? And you can use the summary. You don't need to copy all. You can summarize some parts. When you write about her, you need to use these techniques. You can copy the sentences from the passage directly, or you can summarize. Here, joining the sentences, you must use with connectives and participle phrases, complex sentences. In your writing, you are supposed to write complex sentences. Most sentences must be complex, okay? And join sentences with connectives, relative pronouns, it is not included, but I want you to put relative pronouns too, and participles. When you construct complex sentences, use connectives and participles, as well as relative pronouns. Please write about a teen detective. Do you know what to do? Wait. Dileta, what do you have to do?
Like we have to write a paragraph about the teen detective using like connective and also reflective pronouns and also participle, and like most of the sentences must be complex. And like we can also copy the sentence directly from the passage, or like we can write our summary.
Yes, you are right. So individual work, everybody must hand in. You know my email or my, you could hand in through Fiverr, right? You have email and you can send. You are writing through email too. This is my email address. It's up to you. Email or Fiverr. Next one, that's all for Unit 5. That's all for Unit 5. I want to go to workbook. For textbook, it is enough. I will do workbook. Okay, let's go quickly. Let's go workbook. For workbook, anything that we need to do. By the way, where were we for workbook? I think we have finished. I won't do number 9, so I think workbook is also finished. I did number 8, right? Finished. I would like to make it sure. Number
Yes,
8 is
please.
finished. Then it is finished. So let's do unit 6. Everybody, a new unit. Course book, you don't need to change. I will skip the rest. The race. First of all, the introduction part. In this unit, you will read for implicit meaning and look at the importance of structure, style, and viewpoints when describing an event. The writing activities include a diary entry, a news article, a narrative extension, and a short story. And you will also do further vocabulary, grammar, punctuation, and spelling practice. That one. So here, implicit. How do you understand by implicit? Implicit meaning. Everybody, does it have direct meaning? If I say this word, this expression has an implicit meaning. Does it have direct meaning?
No.
It means indirect. Okay, indirect. And also, you will have to learn how to describe the events, some beautiful expressions, a news article. Yeah, concerning that vocabulary, grammar, punctuation, spelling practice, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I will go to this one. Text 6A, it is useful. For my main focus is here. For this task, we must do 2A only. Insert the 25 missing prepositions. You need to fill in the gaps with suitable prepositions. Okay, that's all. Please do it now. Fill in the gaps with suitable prepositions. Kevin, can you give me some examples of prepositions?
In, on,
In, on.
and at.
Yeah, they are called prepositions. You need to put prepositions. And for this test, the other thing that I'm going to do is see. There are some expressions. Here, find and list the term words in the passage which mean the same as the following. You know, you are given the answer already, but you need to find the expressions mentioned in the test. For example, look at the first paragraph. Later you can do it. Page 77. The Paleo di Siena. I will let someone read. Su Yutong, is it possible to read now? Read.
The world famous Palio di Siena is a horse race held twice each year. Like, we have. I have to read 60.
Please try putting one proposition for that
Uh,
blank.
On 2nd July and 60 August.
16th August. How about next? That is the name of the city.
In Siena, Italy.
Yes. Go on.
The celebrated race dates back in medieval
times. Medieval times.
The costumes and banners belong to the Middle Ages.
Everybody here, let's talk about the blanks first. Here, her answer is correct. 2nd July, that is the date. So for the date, we are supposed to use on. I hope you have already known it. And second one, that is the name of the city, like in Yangon, in London. So for the city, we have to use in, okay? But Number 3, your answer is wrong, Suito. Takes back followed by 2. Takes back 2. Takes back 2. Why? Why do we put 2? Because of takes back. And the last one, 2 is correct because of belong. Belong is followed by 2, right? Belong to, that is a fixed expression. All right, that is feasible for prepositions. At the same time, number C, of the Middle Ages. In that paragraph, another word for Middle Ages. Another expression for Middle Ages.
Medieval times.
Yeah, medieval times. Medieval times means Middle Ages. Okay, that way you have to search for the expressions given in the list, right? Do you know what to do? Okay, do it. Everybody, for the sake of time, I would like to stop here. I will check your work tomorrow. Finish homework. I let you write the summary, right? The previous one about a teenage girl. Unit 5. In Unit 5. Don't forget it. Deadline is, today is Wednesday, right? Next Monday. Monday is the deadline. Okay? Next Monday. You can hand in through Viber or email. Any question for today's lesson?
No.
Okay. So I will stop here. Bye-bye. Please study at home.
Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.